show you the one.
Hey! HD Plus, yes,
And now, when you download my HD Plus app on your phone or tablet, you get free data every month to watch TV on the go. Visit any multi-TV dealer or Electroland outlet to purchase your HD Plus decoder and stay in control of your TV viewing experience.
HD Plus, the feely experience.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, good papa. Ganabam, if your what your waist, all your body, you make basa.
Thank you so much.
To wait from doctor no. Where are they? Oh my sadness.
20 cedi.
This is Tiabako. Ghana Bam, young to her. FS at Tiabako, FN 20 cedis.
Nemo, 70 Ghana come. Sound two, so if you have Ghana, you can resist.
Peace of mind is very essential in your journey to success. For Akwesi Papa, peace of mind means having a proper covering over his family. Literally. For Araba, aka Injection Mama, it's about having the funds to complete her advanced nursing course. And as for Corporal Odami, it's as simple as reporting on time for his shifts. Sometimes all you need is a simple push. At Needs Microfinance, we have tailor-made loan packages for salaried workers under the Controller General's Department. With the low interest rate and quick wahala-free process, you are guaranteed of a timely solution to get back that peace of mind, literally in 30 minutes. Microfinance, growing with you.
That's right. That was your for you. Broom. Tonton Sansan. You made your own guarantee. And you are Sabri a brand of so mining in a better so manatana say a chefa. Jumedi Eswo any Dr. Clement Apak, a member of Parliament, and Madisha, those South constituency. I say, Wabra and in the Barbertry come out, a one normal hold well cost where mem titru, found on some titru, and 7 sika sem, and one ato a pay and name commentary a far honing in ano. And I feel so now ya Catholic Bishops Conference, almost some crumble marshal, a cafa, a year, a choir, year fast so a boy, ya boss won't buy, womusu yemuno, I say, Akumapa, be wa. I was here down the day anyhow. I say, and pennyfono any tema edema a man for and into a man, you see, Cassaman. I say, your boss will minor boss when I was here, Bohom Bino. I'm an abedru, baby, abedruno. It's the Honorable Dr. Clement Park, Member of Parliament, Busa South constituency. Or no, ever has a yen barber trim come Vandal.
Yes.
Tonton Sansan.
Tonton Sansan. Namebo.
Sir?
Oh, pa. Namebo.
Tonton Sansan.
Commonwealth.
Oh, sir.
Vandal City.
Hey.
Opa for Egbert Female.
Sir.
Or they say National Petroleum Authority.
That's right.
CEO. On a chief, not be any deputy.
Now, Tonton Sansan.
You buy first year, 1992.
Wow.
Me brutal, Sansan brutal. Tonton Sansan.
It's a no Tonton Sansan.
Ah, me be brumpa.
And over broom, and I am broom,
me bruma. Sana almost a mitri.
Sir.
Now one him say me fish him. I say, ha. I cry your fish him the catchy say. To me 2 young you say.
Sir.
Anyway, they become.
Me want to buy one.
What they be there? Yeah, the
You what?
bear.
Anyway, yeah. We come. I'm not say. I feel more any. ɛna yɛhwe yɛka ne mampani anaasɛ mampani a wabɛsene kɔ Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings afi mu enie ne wɔ no na me nso ɔkyɛ nyame yɛ adom adwumadie kɛseɛ bi ɛbɛkɔ soɔ every Friday the 12th of November and then so cry say ombesiri pɛ mpanimfoɔ NDC mpanimfoɔ ɛne adehye wɔn do His Excellency Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings a wɔnya no baby chrono ombesiri pɛ na me nso ɔkyɛ nyambo a Friday 12th of November nonkron anopa nonkron pɛpɛɛpɛ Holy Spirit Cathedral Requiem Mass bi ebekɔ so ɛwɔ hɔ and after so about 11 a.m. unveiling of the tomb abusuafoɔ ne executives bi a ɛwɔ party ni ma ɔmo na bɛkɔ ɛyɛ military cemetery na saa dwumadie akɔ so pɛpɛpɛ ɛwia dɔnko bremu nso commemorative speeches yɛbɛ kasakyerɛ dwumadie nso bɛkɔ so na mpanyinfoɔ no dodoɔ na bɛkasa afa the late President Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings still fresh on your mind
yes.
Ma wo kai fa no
yes
ɛne nea no gyina ma ɛne boa ebetima boa yɛn sabre wo my Ghana
sa komodie yekase ebedi ayenwie de tie ne se yenyina nim se oyɛ papa bibiara wonu ho a wo se woyɛ ipa a wodom NDC amanyokuo na wotumi akase yode party no ebae yode the obroni bekasa ye fourth your fourth Republican democracy.
That's right.
Ebae no enye Jerry John Rawlings. Eti oya papa. Onu nti na menso ene metimi akase ye na hyebedwani emma Busa Southfo. NDC a ode bae ntia. Na yenem de enye se party no mponti. Ona esusu no ye wo mi 1970. The 79 made 9 years.
That's right.
The Kaipa said na me wo Sakasaka primary. I was Tamale. I me wo P6. And 81 so me Kaipa said at that time no na me wo Jachi. Me wo for ho. Enti no you de buy no. Ye nyina ye nyi beto ye ba ye so mu
ti said yen
because the buy na adepa
yeah
say ye begi man si ho na de touch man no ya krekre na ye hu man say ye nyina ye nipa baako.
That's right.
Na o man no efa na atochma se bebi ana mimi free upper east na se wo hwa mpuntuo aka echire yen kwan nyina yen ni kwan papa na electricity mpo yen nya bi Jerry Rawlings na de bae na me wo ho me call form 1 to form 5 electricity ma nya bi amfa nsua de Sandma Secondary Technical School was Sandma.
But question is
Jerry Rawlings na de electricity
mate one say question is wo be ne de e de pem bia wo de be pem ye no aban a besene code ya to aso abesi sabre aye wo mi o matimi aye apagya mu every bia na ye wona na
ono a amanyoku ode bae no se ye hwede o hya ase no ene bibia ya bedu ya na ye de toto omo abedi ade e wo Ghana se amanyoku ene ne ne mpenimfo utumi hu se ono ana amanyoku no na etumi epegya nyoma na ono ehye ase no edi ye adwuma
so o kasa fi so ye NDC ni ana asa de
o na se wo ho mo bi
adanse die ni wo ho
it is very simple it is very
simple NDC born ho modern chain political party
minu sansem we kura de yantumi fanka asem that's obi ehu the role that the NDC has played in the political history of Ghana compared to the NPP no it cannot be compared. Let me be there no my ahochire eyimu ejuma wo se ebo Ghana fo nyina omo de ato nchen de ombenye di de ebeko mo botom family friends and cronies concubines na omo de ejuma And that is why we are where we are.
Kufua penso ne kufua do penso. Sa no ma ya wo kan ye hunu ye.
Kufua dia o ya.
We are so the social intervention projects initiatives we by national health insurance, school feed.
National health insurance.
Where was the empowerment
pilot
against
the concept ne pilot no one dey buy. Enya ye pepe ya ajere. One dey buy. You know, when you compare the NDC to the NPP, you compare the Jerry Rawlings, our founding father, who is no more with us. Yeah. And then the other two who say, late President Mills, I know you're the vice, a president. I also late President Mills, mama, a vice. Mama be the president. And the kase be no. What did to two MPP? It's like 19 day.
Interesting.
The MPP as a political institution. Woman nya o ma dwen da. Say ya Ghana. Na omo besumo. Yo mo tie ne say, omo de ndada. Na beji to me. Na omo ji wi a. Na omo atra Ghana so. Na di omo ka so ombe ya. E ka say ya pene so no. Omo do ato nchen. Na omo ye di omo pe. And that is why we are where we are. And I can give him an example.
Okay, Brennan ti yankwa yanim na woka asem bi efa yakwan ho no me hia ye animu aya ya na ye hwe animu se oman ni mu mpanifo edebema mama typical example na no ya roads and highways minister on the back of near honorable Francis Avie Sosu any Ghana fo bia ye say akwan ye no ma sha se ede omo se tenetene so bi mu efa ye kire kwan so ne ho nkro no ba no roads and highways minister ora Amoakwata what the horning kese bi aba mountain so a wo kire say enye ye kire ene ye fa so de tata aban eso aban atade mu dwo so no se tintina won ye akwan saa clip no ye wo na me pese ye bokakra na meje wadwen kire e wo ho na afa ye biem na de His Excellency John Dramani Mahama kan nra no so ye de nkomo kakra hwe we sisi ma me.
Don't build roads, you know it. The people of this country anywhere have the right to express concern about the nature of their roads. If it's an emergency, draw our attention to it.
Speak like this.
It's our duty to go and help. Okay, but don't threaten government. Don't threaten my ministry with demonstrations. We have a program that we are following, and we will be consistent with our program.
You want me? Oh yes.
Stop demonstrations. They don't build roads. Ramwako ata asema or kind no. But honorable, me bound channel quickly. Say na we see who asemi ne kwanswa eno no ana.
Amoakwata parliament. We obi a say kase o meyi assembly anu a woba. Na de wa kan pa de ne ne nya adwen. Eye didi atem. Eye nimtia. Yeah. Akufo-Addo a owo abemu sese a wo se oye omampani. A weyi Amoakwata se onye rules minister. Anya ne po. Ye nim se Ghana fo anto ama no. Ya se me na akata o se mekasa. Ba de etie na etie. Enu mpo na ama bedi abemu no. Ghana fo na si de esi nyina ya ka ho asem. Ajo ma ama ne NDC ye jetum. Se ye mpese ye bebo o man nti. Enim se abayi anyam na mudi nkunim. Se dwi mensa any unanimous 7 nti. Say the aba mo de monkoso. But de kan no Ghana fo so anje ntumu a muntumi anka say ndem na mu abe. Enti Amoakwata should know that it is the people who gave you the privilege to serve. Enti no muntumi nka say ye no ye ni kwan say ye wo hawa ye ntumi nka sa mfa ho. But ye kwan enya ye ntumi enya o ye kire In which part of the Constitution does it say, the citizens cannot demonstrate? How can you say that we cannot threaten government? Who is threatening government? When I'm here, said this is the second year of roads. We say acquiring in a mobile year. First year of roads, man to me.
I mean, realistically, I buy bit my year. Acquire what Ghana.
But they said it.
No, but realistically, I buy bit my year. Acquire what Ghana.
I'm say year of roads. You know, did they give you a list of acquire mayor?
I'm sure at least budget anymore. You bet me who acquire what.
And have they done those? Have they done those? To see first year of roads not went to me and yet. Second year of roads, that's acquire 1 year. Now acquire say ewo Medina. Yeah, me Amika say, Busa South. Same minister, just a few days ago, I filed a question which was admitted for him to answer no about the Fumbisi town roads. What I say, contractor na yedi ejumana manono. He is one of the best in the country. My 10. What I say, the reason why work has come to a standstill is because of the lack of payment of certificates of contract in Irezi. Who is the reason why the Fumbisi town roads have not been completed? It's not a contractor. It's the inability of Amokwata and Akufo-Addo and their government to pay. And when one year, that's a minimum crop for. As I say, any Papa Bia, yes, sorry, then you tell us that we cannot intimidate government. We will do it. It's our constitutional right.
But more bemono, sana mo so yetra hodwa mpanifo bi ye wo omaimu. Mama typical example.
We didn't respond.
Mama typical example. Netie de o chen ne kan sada na mo na mo Joy News multi TV me ne o chen ne edi nkomo. Na bra me ni di nkomo no wo kan sem bi se wo mo ye kire na manfo bi so te ba bi o mo so e kan sem bi a kire se ase o mo de ensem fata se wo so o mo ye kire e kasa fo ma kwan ho. Wo de hwe ne tie asema wo kan ye e kire me bra na me wo Joy News say mo Tvxyz
very good.
Tie we.
It's criminal. Now, what could we start? What are we going to do? Are we going to ignore people? What are we going to do? And then when you come here to see this thing so you can address it, it becomes a problem for people. We've got to just face the truth. This is not good.
What's the truth?
The truth is people need to have government taking care of their roads. That is the truth. It's not in our hands. And we can't do it. We just have, the only thing we have left is the freedom to make suggestions and try and persuade policy. And that's what this inspection is about. So we can go back and make suggestions to the president and his government that this is not good.
I spoke to some MPs within this area and they think that your involvement can really trigger a quick response.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Because we're dealing with people here on this earth. That's what we're dealing with. Nothing else. Not partisan interest, not motivated by any political persuasion. We're just dealing with people. The future of our children is what we're here for. All right?
No, no. Why you or right no corner bed?
Maybe I should also introduce my American accent.
Mr. Rewa.
Oh yes, quite certainly. The guy said we're dealing with people.
Yeah.
We're dealing with them now.
Yeah.
It is criminal.
Yeah.
Government ought to be responsible for making sure that the people have roads.
Yeah.
So the question I then ask you is this: what has changed? What has changed? So if a paramount chief could lead his subjects to demonstrate in asking for their fair share of the national cake, then you tell me it is not right for an MP and citizens to rise up and also demand that their fair share of the national cake? And may I remind the revered chief that the conditions have not changed. So I would want to plead and indulge him to continue to lead the effort to get government to do the needful.
To one also fan hunjim.
One fan hunjim and say akwai no yenya
ne hon dia send the one dia mosoma because I am tiger so achim and as Eastern Region roads no dia maye dodo na and based on yetre na course
aha into oya yetre na ye no say adepa di sosu na park yen so yetre say yen be dia and no dia na mo kwata enyamwaye you see but this clearly shows you the nature and temperament of the two major political parties. When the Ochehene did this, did the NDC government under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the incoming president, 2024, did we react?
No, Mukasai.
Did we condemn him?
Mukansem.
Did we say that he doesn't have the right?
No, Manti Bibi Sadi.
Good. Did the then Minister for Roads and Highways say that demonstrations is not what will fix roads?
So
you see,
rather what's near a binam kwanswa warrior.
Voila. And that is the difference between the NDC and the NPP. The NPP has this sense of entitlement, arrogance. Omofi say, yen and was say a sumo mogana for.
Oh, how?
Yes, but it is obvious. Their pronouncements, their posture. Now, Yamakwatankwa. All of them. President. To me, sorry. Efasika Puduo. Eko rente private jets. No ordinary.
What's a jets and jets?
Jets. Hey. Wow. That's okay. And he has changed them.
They are going to be a
where is moral society? Where is civil society? Where are the traditional leaders? At the time I hear bread. When I'm also Dokono no boy saying
3 cities.
And this is free abemuna Dokono boy saying.
And then number 1 more on 150
petrol gallon saying.
Yes, I feel as in 4 cities more on. It's a year to 7 cities. I feel we inquire.
And so I know they will be uncomfortable.
Can I focus?
I am for no more.
No more day. I didn't know monka.
Some people are almost can be. Are you Kokone had to trash a monument and a monument casa? Kokobe. That's how I say, who will be one or one casa? Because it doesn't make sense. The issues are even exacerbated. So the issues you were criticizing on the NDC are exacerbated. I feel I am out. When you say who now bought a bimunti amana den so because I mean, for instance, what am I my typical example? Catholic bishops see ASO more cho madwen e wo o man na boso na hia say wo se ye bo ho ban no. Hwe nkomo e koso. Ene nsema e bi mu ka to the sense ya bo abia samoa ebuza say adanse die ben no mo e bi ade o mo ka no mo nim de o mo pa akere. Wo mbetire mu yie. When you say sa akasa we ni bi na ya na amana ye den say moral society ebe yi omuti no macho madwen won no ma bi e wo sa amanyofo ye ebe bo man no. I didn't think was so mubo. I didn't think it was so mubo. Na some no moral society. Moral society no kire say omo na amodom ku a say bibi wo ho a e touchma. Na obi antumi nka ombeka. Woni ayedi. Wo metumi aka kire. Yeah, ensem fata no mutumi aka. Na wo mutumi nka so mo nyame na ye adwuma. E wo so mo so nipa. Why must they be afraid of the mortal man? As leaders of moral society, they ought to speak truth to the people in power. So, if they could speak the truth, quote unquote, when Rollins was in power, Atta Mills was in power, Mama was in power, why can't they speak the truth today? Member of Parliament, Crani, and say, no, so for. The Crana I am penalty. And he be do be do. You started a car say Akufo-Addo de ba me ane MPP. Yo mo de aba omo ye no. E bebo man no. Say na omo te omo yedi. Abe no mo hu. Omo sha say you redo omo atem. Calling them names. But this is where they need to be resolute. Call the bluff of Akufo-Addo Bawumia and the MPP. And speak the truth. Nsiachi Babe no mo say wa bro mo eba mountain so aka no kre ache o ma tumi wo mo nsem no bibia enkot obi anteti wo mo ana se bibia nkoto wo mo a
ebetimi di nsusu abɔ ne bi aba
ye no musro
I mean ahotoso be na wo
ye no musro so omo ye nyame nkrofo speak the truth and damn the consequences and because of the fear of intimidation and it is true ye nyina ani say ade ba ko a Akufo-Addo ne ba omia e dia be hye Ghana ne say we obi a wo ka no kra anase we obi a wonya omo pa na wo mayi omani e de si so ombeyo yaka die na de amanfo de we chi na ya monitor wo na ehwe wo phone be bia wo kɔ de kaka ho asa no kra se wo bro ni kra aka
ahwano no
yasi oba bia wo no a epi abonten abeka se na wo ne mampani e wo yi nkeka hodie bi say ye tata no ye mamanfo abechi no kwa senka wama pretend say wamo ye am robbers nkombe kunu nyoma
eno ye na asem
na meka no
so a ye nya hwehwemu bia ehunu say no
na meka ne say de waka na me ma dance say eni kwese ehu wo ho ankrofo kwa omo say omo abe mampeni no afekwa de wo ma bohu say de omu ni minti no ya nhwa na ya je omu nkwa from nsem say wo bro ni mimi nim no ehu ni da but wa actually minti say aba mu mpenifo na say aban abeka say enya ne kre. If you've seen a disclaimer from the presidency or government, let me know.
So far you be there.
But the point I'm making is that the allegation that Sewa Broni made about the threat on her life is the same reason why perhaps others are also fearful. But the question said we ought to speak the truth. Because the question is the truth that will set us free. And you know, as Catholic Bishops Conference, as TUC, as or the saying national
union
all the organizations, you know, this is the time for them to come out.
But I mean, and they say not a driver folk who I imagine say and omunya adwuma fi se fa ngobo akosra say eti amam for minute. Womun share mu omune transport ministry ko share no. Ama o ma backtrack say omunya anya saade ni bi no mo hwe nia ministry no be say eto ededa ye fa ngo so no e be ye fro. Se bibi se sia eya na boa ban na boa ginaye bia obi sie se de be ya aban be ye bibi o mo hwehwe
eno no de se aban so e person nye dimpa but MPP aban pa de uka se member ba ko bia o ma ya betimi amamo dimpa mentumi mbo ba se driver for no e ka se o be ya o ye kire yidi se nena nkomo ka se o be ya ase omone abamu mpenimfo Asia ebia wo maka bibi akire omo a ama mo atwe asan ase ehwe baba pa de metimi aka asem ba ko akire no aka so mbe no omonye
ebi adrawa for no mo munya hoto so
say nyina ye ehwe na kita tidal wave,
that's right,
sea defense war. You see, a baby busumine fight chairman. Some minister Eka said they will go and work on it. Did it happen? Has it in your head? Not move. And Namian sa and son of Mudu. You know what they call out here? 6 mattresses, or that's 7.
7.
I mean, sometimes.
I think you know, flag bearer, former president of the Republic of Ghana, okay, say, memma yabamu. Is that easy to do?
Yes.
How?
Sure.
What picture ya what paint theatre na hair care many
sense of hope. Oh, Mampenida da Jonamani Mama. NDC's 2020 flag bearer. And NDC's 2024 flag bearer. Because
I say
you're too bar. Obe winnie. Hey, the crowd here, my count him say me static kind your net. Man for Tonton Sansan, my friend, and I say, look, and you see a penny cry, your mama no, your man uncle, there's no need for a primary. I am say a sick say it.
The mama, your primary,
himself, Papa, no, we need it. The nipa our opposition, the omuye nyina chief free senior school, register students, the omuye the amount for call border intimidation at the registration centers, verification, even election, you could nipa. We know we won. Mother, he mentioned him say we need. Unanimous FC him say we need. But the omoka and omaka.
Okay, on the issue of any that's
yes, because you win the your mama no any say Ghana for penasem, NDC for penasem. Enti na okase was so koda omase. Na okoda omunyina ase. Nti okwa probo no e bae no. Ye wote na okoka ni nyina abomu. E na ode ya asem. Na de okan no benjini se obia ne no betumi edi echi.
No bahwe yesika semunfonyi a wotwa de kire.
Yes, enye
se fetch for che se eni 2023 na ye debt to GDP by 90%.
Kwame, you are me enye. Akufado nim se enye. Omye nim se enye. Ofori ata nim se enye. Me apak minister enye. Parliament nyina nim se enye. Ghana, we are broke. Yenisiko. We are waiting to see what the budget will say. But we should have a sense of hope. And yet, the penny na but a man fa, Gide na ye wo say ye Ghana for. Say bet me agi man si ye. Titru e mamunu. Yam fa no nton twene. Na enye bibia bet me aboman no.
Omuni adwuma o. Yes, payroll so aye ma o.
Ye betumi adane oman.
Yes, o mo ankasa nkoti o mu
mo dada. John Mama. Woye obi a wo chechiri man. Woye obi a wo do man no. Enye saa. Nsem na oka no ano. Na wonka. Me na nka meye na nka nsem ameka no. Nka Ghana fo bebo pusu. Ibia oka ebia ye no. Ghana abayi our car say one bobusia from taxation to production.
That's right.
Obaye na ye kanyina 120 billion. And I mean say budget here be. Yeah, no almost 3 as of media review almost 336. I am telling you that by the time we get to this budget but next year.
You mean debt to GDP no?
No. I'm just talking about the national debt.
The national debt. 334.
Where they have taken it.
334 billion.
That is it. Yeah. From 120.
Yeah, to 334 billion.
And what is there to show for it?
3 SHS. Planting for food and jobs.
One
district, one factory.
One
village, one dam.
Member. Me because file a question. The file a question. Answer that media review. No. For that to be catcher say, we have spent only 7.62 billion on the implementation of the free senior school. So if you have borrowed what you have, subtract 7.62 billion. So it cannot be free senior school. One village, one factory. How many factories do we have?
You mean one district, one factory?
One district, one factory. How many do we have? One village, one dam. I'm from the north. Where is if there is any dam?
I said private, a public-private partnership. Factories are hot Juma. Radio
XYZ.
One district, one factory.
Radio XYZ. Amuwe. Ubomo bra moye de ekoso. Our government abase o obesoma sene. Na wamamo kakra. Na no say government. Na omamo ebeye Radio XYZ.
Na some more about most so.
We did. And so we am fine who because it was not necessary. We did more. I am talking about the fact that we am fine what
okay.
Because it was the needful. And if you look at the number of factories that were created under the NDC compared to this fraudulent scheme, B5 plus no more. All of these companies say B1 and Sana here woman no. Ya take a crate bia mamuna ya this signboard ekosiso. I mean, who do you think you are deceiving? You see, until the former president, he was on point. So what to me identify the areas of challenges. If you look at the area of education, said 2 years after the introduction of a standard-based curriculum, yen to me and printing books. How do you take that?
When you know most of more I said you and may share chronicle. Now me quote to speak at you. What's honorable members? I think this house is embarrassed. The cameras are on us. We deliberately suspended the house for 1 hour just to make sure we get the numbers. Yet we could not make up the numbers. I've counted and counted and counted, but we still don't have the numbers. Please let us advise ourselves. Now the other say MPs failed to report to work.
I don't know about
some time Juma. I'm also buy a mu monjo so na kuntabu nkoso. Munyini sa mo ka.
Temi na temi ye. Eno na mo. Yeah. Yen ya fano NDC in parliament. Yen a raising issue no, say speaker. Before omo chimbe yimu no. Se okanya. Yen sukoro. Yen ya fano. Na ye dosu bam.
Ye NDC.
Chen MPP ya fan.
Oga some dosu bam na mo ye say.
Na ye be 50. Omo de no woman do.
Omo ye say.
Doesn't do 70.
Mo say na mo ye say.
Ye be 50.
Honorable. 50.
Yes.
Na NDC for say no parliament.
Na ye 50 na so omo ye 70.
Enya na ye say abo ano no 137.
Yeah, 50. Yeah, ni abemu. That's a momo 17.
Now, omo maka no mo way.
I know they say na dey to no. There are various reasons, but the point to make is that those who have formed government should be there because they have to provide the business that we ought to undertake.
It is omo do so che mo a mo mumbu nkan fam so, especially say bia mo to aba wo bibi so.
Omo ma e
was munya numbers no dey
was to bank e I'm telling you, on any day, any time, any issue, the NDC side in parliament, this 8 parliament, you know, we are always more than them. Many of them are disgruntled. They don't like, I'm telling you. Oh, but why?
And come out when media or Munti can be your man.
Parliament. Oh, yes.
So make a line, you know,
it is not even the first time. Look, by default, almost every time we are more than them. And that is why we decided to say, we will not allow the NEC side to be used. It's a momba. When I'm buying etiso, you cannot present 17 members and expect us to do business in favor of your government. Yeah. You know, your people must come. If they don't come, we'll call Koro.
It's a Ghana for more rich, some more Brasha for more. Say, Eba, yes, he can say, here say
the NDC side and the MPP side. Yeah, by our current arrangement, you know, we don't propose bills. We have no capacity to bring agreements and I say deals. They do. If they won't come, we would not be the people to push their agenda. And yeah, I said here, it is not the role of the NDC in parliament to champion and rally its members for the execution of the mandate that Akufo-Addo has, even if we don't agree with him.
Okay, yeah, Brennan, yeah, I can't smack a crab near your day and come to China banner. Who's all the bag we buy? I mean, you and Krata be bring good. Nanu ya when they were other members of parliament.
He blocks himself.
To and more. I mean, kick a bit. You will be as we got other. Your name His Excellency John Mahama didn't come out. Tonton Sansan you made the asway. It was answer, yeah, quite a nimno. Ye nim rebi or wa. Ye bet me at SCS, said a bayer. You made ye be a band be beshas, you know. A band for a banner, or be so many know what you acquire yepa. And maybe any was I was here to make it.
Your ma, your rapono constitution. Sir, would be a and as I mean, you could be a baby, you say, be D or mine anymore. Ye na Omo Moteso, Edi Hujuma, woman, you know. Ba was say, we are there. But Akufo-Addo ni ba omo ade. Entisa. Enunti ena so obehwa ye NDC side on the health committee mo pro na ma Ghana fo hu ye say ayere sabia dodo anka yesi akufo do nimba wo ye baaye o ma nto so ena yesu ye di yechire na ede na di say e blocks a jomama e hye ase ye wie 46 muntie ni ye o ye wie e mako
46
and
yet 29
and every
no one thing about me I said 29
na bo me o kan kre
vice president of the
o kan kre
I was so confirmed so
nipa o ka say Ghana or the saying Ghana ni bia benya bank account no Ghana ni bia anya bank account
46 na mo jai
46 na wie ye e commission ye na sa 46 na ye wie e commission ye no mampani dada John the man mama nkasa e commission emu 36
o kan wa ha
eti e ba ne se na mo betumi aka che enne se mo wie 31 it cannot be possible and I know say omo person mo twan try omo father nsidie ma o so be kaya sa argument we ya list omode ba abonten no omo na esie that this is the list of the number of e-blocks that were completed under JM. Ask them to produce list now. Almost say omo wie no 36 no. Then scrutinize. And let me give you an example. Me, Dr. Park, in also my constituency, we have an e-block named Kanjaga Senior Day Secondary School. John the man and mama, and a baby ano. Ina mi woho. Ahimfo pictures in the kike wonyina ewo. We no peja minsa. And I'll catch a bulsafo. Say, me yana doba. I make an MP. Omuntu my. You know that they have included my Kanjaga Senior High Day School in their list of the 31. I'm telling you the truth. And that is how you know that they are lying. Something that I was there. Something that JM was there. Something that is documented.
It was where
I will pay them in.
It was where ranking member obey there na fa ho.
That's my catch am say intro. And you know credit biara da. Say year 29. We finished 46. Which means say according to our binary statistics, say 60 and a operational. That means that Akufo-Addo and Bawumia finished only 14. And even that 14 no, now some of those are you could do bear 60-70% no. And on be MPP has not started any of our e-blocks from scratch and completed. Even so, no, so almost say 350 brand new senior high school. Oh my God.
So bodu mo ho na menkin kan amanfo adwenche kakra aba ye ne honorable Dr. Clement Park na twetwe nkomo e wo Tonton Sansan dwumadie so Tvxyz ye ne dwumadie ne ba na wie ya no na se retwa to de beba ansa ne yakọ Same Boache e wo asaman kese wo say somebody should advise the former president to stop the talking and stick his mind that Ghanaians have already rejected him. And yes, Same asem anasa na dwenche a wo de baaye afen so me ko tomla ono wo mankran so was it Nana-Addo and Bawumia have mismanaged and destroyed the nation and the economy so much that those who used to either sing needless praises on them have all kept mute. Was it with the kakrabe famo and it will be aye dino mamenko we so was say don't forget to pray today because God didn't forget to wake you up. Was Ghana for Momo Mpaye when so every Royal Gabio or Efia Kuma or say Mr. John Kweku Frimpong Mahama, we still remember the hardship under your watch. We had unemployment association in Ghana for 8 years. You had no clue as to how to employ them. Inti na yede na obeka say ye wa kwan hodo a ye betimi afaso ama mebunu no enye adwuma. Dr. Down Blow also the way free Brimso Apewusika was say Ghanaians are gradually running out of patience. The economy is in a shameful state. This has been necessitated by the unbelievable hardship, unemployment, which is at all-time high record. Dependent state, we find ourselves, sadly, there seem not to have there seems not to be an end to this bizarre circumstances. The unemployment crisis is a major threat to national security. And yeah, someone also the buyer. I mean, can we not even try to we say, okay, I think that will refer to be before for young comma ye agro business. Mame fa AU Farouk Watema will say the Social Democrats must choose. I say social democracy is expensive, and we must choose the expensive way in order to make our nation great again. People demonize John Mahama, and today posterity is judging. And here, what's my what about? Me that say someone saw more messages about doc. What's my chat war? May I sure say be a and 70 be a man for Calbit reacting, but as some a chat war and some what can you any for you we train you know the crack they say.
Ghana for bread. And Koyi. And which abano. And yaktua. Yamina Messi. Have a fool soon. Teacher for an agrat wate soon. That's a fool soon. Young boy, what receive them? Yes, yet a common fan and my. All 4 quarters of this year, you receive even one common fund. Second way. Abra ye su. Abenedie ne amani hunu. Kufa do ne na pam for de. Omo de omo ji omuni. Omo se mayanka se ye bre. Omo se mayanka se enkoyie. Omo se mayanka se akwa enye. Omo se mayanka se ya school fo wo mu nya krata enkankan wo basic school. Omo woso. Yes, answer omo ho ato omo ntino. Ede yentinda. Yentumi enjintu. Eno na ma ampeni dada incoming NDC flag bearer. E kan ra. Say ye bre enkoyie. Ede wo say yetumi ka kira aban no ene aban no mpanimfo say enkoyie. Ono anso no ese ope oman no nkoso ntino. O chire akwan hodo a aban no ebetumi afaso akufo do ne bamya ebetumi afaso na ye ho etumi ahenhan ye kakra ro sanse ka se yenye gidie edin ade yenye gidie hu se ye wadachi and you know that sense of hope we ought to embrace it. Because you don't think say a son say woman you nim say ya nto amma omo ade etie eba ya wo maji mine na omo teso omo ye de omo peninti na omo bu enimtia say ya nto amma omo a omo timi efa akwan bi so enya atumi no ompese pa ba ninti no yam pa ba na embo mine no. And that is the point that your mama was making.
Okay.
We should not, in the state of despair and disappointment, destroy our dear nation.
Very well.
We should have a sense of hope. And indeed, Akufo-Addo and Bawumia government is the tragedy. It's our common national tragedy.
Very well.
Kombeji oman yitinasui. Ibie ni wa yebetimi ede yansa. Atene ede a kire se wo ma be ya. Be so mpaso. Opulence, obscene livelihood, renting jets and flying around the world at a time when your basic schools have no textbooks. This is the type of governance we are saddled with.
Dr. Clement Park.
2024 dear.
Yebedo ase ene wadaja unyama na no pay wo Tonton Sansan dwumadi Adesha Mobuza South constituency omrahye bedwani na ene modern maya ye ne no etwetwe nkomo e wo Tonton Sansan dwumadi mi so free a wo say komrahye bedwa fie o frere so am parliament eti mo amaka no so montan ko why yes am ye ba ye bebo machi o cha ya we NDC
ana ma ejuma nkoso APP for
o cha ya we aduma ye be say sha be ama poma checheku ye be say sha e wo Tonton Sansan dwumadi so koso anadwen Ghana ho ya ma mo nyina ache